Okay, so something very important we need to discuss, right? Something very important that we need to discuss is this. If you notice that people find you very attractive, this message is for you. Beauty is not accidental. When God created you, He was intentional about putting that in there. He was intentional about incorporating physical beauty in your creation, in your structure, in everything about you, right? He was intentional about it. And just like every gift that God gives, it is a responsibility. Beauty comes with a responsibility. And whether you're hearing that for the first time or not, please understand that the enemy got to know that like an eternity ago. And he has been actively trying to weaponize it since then. What does he do? In First John chapter 2, verse 16, it tells us that everything in the world operates through the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. That means that as long as the enemy can manage to capture your attention through something that can appeal to your eye, appeal to your flesh, or appeal to your ego, it could be a person, it could be an image, it could be a lifestyle, it could be a passion, whatever it is, as long as it can pull you into lust or pride or vanity, his strategy has worked. And this is what he does. So he most often uses or fights hardest to use people that have a very strong physical attraction because he knows he can use them to confuse and weaken the church. So when you realize that you are this kind of person, and then you have this temptation to use your beauty to draw attention to yourself so you can be admired and you can be desired, what you don't realize is that you're getting the glory that God is supposed to be receiving, and you are handing it over to the enemy on a silver platter. You're making his strategy work. Like, whether you realize it or not, you are operating under the enemy's agenda whenever you try to use your beauty as a tool of seduction. Yeah, yeah. Whenever that is your goal, intentionally or unintentionally, through whatever that you do, as long as you feel like you want your beauty to achieve something for you, you want to get attention using yourself and your beauty, you don't realize it, but you are using the enemy's strategies and you are weakening the church and stuff like that. So God wants us to stay away from this mindset of using our beauty, something that He gave us, which is not supposed to be a trap. It is supposed to be used to reflect His glory. And then we start using it to achieve things that do not glorify Him. Be careful when you get that realization, and be careful when thoughts like that start to come into your head, when you are tempted to begin to use your beauty in a way to kind of manipulate people or just get them to do things that they would not have otherwise done if it weren't for you presenting yourself in a certain type of way. Your beauty is meant to glorify God. Your beauty comes with a responsibility. Your beauty is not just a decoration, it has a divine purpose to fulfill, and it is upon you to decide who you're going to serve. Are you going to serve God with it, or are you going to serve the enemy with it? That's for you to